I know you are all probably sick of hearing about AI and how it's making security more complicated, but this time we got a win. AI helped solve or discover a bug for something everybody uses on the internet, and we're going to talk about that next.
Welcome to Tech Topics brought to you by Cybervenger. We help keep small businesses stay protected and compliant with cutting-edge cybersecurity and IT solutions.
All right, so what got hacked, or what was found to be vulnerable? OpenSSL is a library that a lot of different software packages use. And when I say a lot, I mean like the entirety of the web. Everything uses OpenVPN. It is the encryption tool that everybody uses to connect to websites, to route mail, to do almost anything that has to do with encryption and security. It is used in mobile apps. It's used in websites. Cloud services like AWS and Azure have to use it. It's used in VPNs. It's used in IoT devices. It's a foundational protocol that the entire internet runs on. So if there's a bug or a flaw there, it's going to be a big one. To give you an idea of how significant this library is, many of you may recall a few years ago, probably like 10 years ago now. Time flies. There was the Heartbleed vulnerability. It forced everybody to upgrade all their devices to support newer versions of TLS, like 1.2, 1.3. This Heartbleed revealed the vulnerabilities in the earlier code. And when we had to do that, we had to like throw away our routers and our switches and replace all that because nothing supported modern encryption. To this day, browsers will usually yell at you and refuse to connect to a system running an outdated version of SSL, also known as TLS, also known as OpenVPN, or OpenSSL. OpenSSL is libraries that all that stuff's built on. So when there's a flaw, it's everywhere. That's the significance. Now, AI discovered a bug that's been out there for years, decades from the sounds of it, actually. And this is a big deal kind of like Heartbleed. And it's fixable. That's not really the story, is that there's a giant vulnerability that everybody has to panic about. The story is more how AI discovered it. AI can do more drudgery than people can. It's not smarter, it's not more creative, and it can't discover all the things people can discover, but it can sit there and grind away with the boring drudgery of stuff, looking through millions of lines of code for known patterns that humans, our eyes would glaze over. We'd pass out from mental exhaustion long before reading all of it. There isn't always enough human labor to go around, and AI is a great partner. It's a great wingman for the mission, if you will. And that's basically how it's discovered. There's also something called fuzzing that is used to discover flaws in code. Basically, you run the code and you test it. You create simulated real-world data and actions. You try to mimic what real users would do and look for vulnerabilities that way. You try to be abusive. You try to mimic a hacker, sort of like pen testing, but it's a particular technique pen testers used to stress test applications. And AI can do that and can do it differently and better than traditional tools alone. Again, it's more of a fresh pair of eyes thing than AI is smarter than us. It's fresh pair of eyes effect. I see the technology all the time. You get a senior staff of people banging away at it and they're just stuck. And then the junior guy walks in and goes, what about this? And they see something because they're not caught in old patterns of thinking. And even though they know a quarter of what the senior people know, they fix the problem because they're coming in truly with a fresh pair of eyes. AI can provide that fresh pair of eyes effect for IT departments and developers alike. And this is a really good example of that. So, I don't want to go into too much technical detail over what the bug was. There's 2 high and critical vulnerabilities that it found, and then a bunch of like low priority vulnerabilities, things that wouldn't be exploitable by themselves, things that only give you, small bits of information, a piece in the long chain that would take to actually exploit data. But still, there was the classic buffer overflow problem that was discovered. It was pretty classic stuff. It just wasn't found because the legwork wasn't there until AI was able to help us go forward. So that was a win, right? It's kind of nice to have a win for a change involving AI and security. So there we have one. So I thought I'd give all of that. Make sure that you update anything that is internet facing that uses OpenSSL to the latest versions. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching. We hope this video has provided valuable information to you. Be sure to share this video with other small business owners to spread the word about the importance of cybersecurity. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you want more information about cybersecurity, visit us at www.cybervenger.com.